Hey the berries, this is my first champion selection of season 2021. It seemed like a few of you enjoyed the extra champion selection stuff, so I'm going to make more of an effort to showcase champion selection in my games. I've been asked if I want to play Leona, but no, ban it. They can ban the Leona, it's fine. I'll ban Kane. So yeah, it seemed like some of you guys enjoyed the one where I played Janna and I showed champion selections, actually 2 champion selections. So I'll show every single champion selection for this game coming up and my thought processes behind it. I've been banning Kane a lot because I think he's like the strongest jungler at the moment, but I think a few of the junglers are pretty nasty to play against still anyway. So we've got a Kaiser on our team. She benefits well with crowd control, like a Thresh would have been a nice pick with Kaiser. Just trying to see here, like Leona would have been quite handy on hindsight if I knew that was going to be a Kaiser. I'm just trying to think here. I mean, Blitzcrank is a good counter to Thresh. Blitzcrank's tankier than Thresh. Hooking Thresh is better than Thresh hooking Blitzcrank. But it does depend on what kind of AD carry the enemy has. I'm not sure if I want to do Blitzcrank first game in my in my first game in ranked in 2021. But yeah, Thresh is a pretty decent pick, particularly in the high elos for sure. Whoa, okay, so that's going to be a Lulu in the top, or probably top lane, could be mid lane, but it's most likely going to be top lane against the Nasus. Misfortune Thresh. I mean, I'm still kind of like considering the Blitzcrank pick here. Yeah, just for the reasoning beforehand. I mean, Lulu's kind of another squishy target. Also, my ult will remove the Lulu shields. Like later on, once we get into the mid-game situation, since you'll have more AP, those shields will be bigger. Okay, we need Aftershock, and the Hextech Flash could maybe work. These runes seem to be fine. Gosh, I can't believe I'm doing Blitzcrank in my first game of... This is not what I was expecting. I was expecting to maybe playing something like Janna again, or Thresh, or a Leona potentially, like when going in or something. I don't know, something in the higher pick of my tier list, not Blitzcrank. But as I mentioned before, Blitzcrank is a good pick into Thresh. Overall, the team can be potentially quite squishy, so it's like not a bad thing to hook anyone on their team really. The only problem is that hooking the Misfortune might be a bit tricky because of the strut. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out. It's going to be quite spicy. Evelyn won't have much pressure bot side until she starts hitting level 6, because that's when she gets her stealth. So Graves will probably have more map dominance, so it's going to be even harder for me to like necessarily engage. I think roaming over to mid is definitely going to be possible, especially with Anivia, so I'm going to be looking to get Moby Boots and try and see avenues in order to gank mid. But if I do leave Kaiser bot lane for too long, then it's going to be Misfortune slow and then a pretty easy hook from the Thresh. So I don't know, if Thresh roams a lot, then I'll be allowed to roam a lot. If Thresh doesn't roam a lot, then it's going to be difficult for me to leave Kaiser for longer than like 30 seconds or so. So I'm going to have to like do a quick play mid and then back off again. But Lulu is gankable, but the movement speed, they've got a lot of movement speed stuff on their team, on their squishier targets. The Lulu, Whimsy and the Misfortune Strut is going to be a bit of a pain actually, landing a hook on those 2 priority targets in the fights. But if we do, as I said, if we do hook the Lulu, then she's going to shield herself pretty quickly, and then my ult will remove the shield and then apply the damage. So my ult can like effectively do like 400-500 damage to the Lulu, just because it's removing the shield as well. When the Thresh tries to hook, he stands still, so you can hook him. Yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons why to take it as well. He does get put on the same spot for quite a long time. I wouldn't always necessarily hook the Thresh though. It does depend on like how much health my Kaiser has and how much health I have. Like if they're 4 HP and we're half HP, I'm never going to want to like force a play anyway. So we kind of need to get going like as quickly as possible, like level 2 kind of. Like level 1 is kind of suck for Blitzcrank. We do have an option to do like a level 1 play. We got a really nice level 1 actually. Blitzcrank hook with a Nivea Q is pretty strong. Just trying to look at the damage overall. I think damage will be close, but if we can isolate a pick, that can work. I mean, this is they're definitely going to be like that. They would be really lazy. And it's already me dead, I think. Did an Nivea Q go out? I think it may have done that. I think Nasus is gonna die. Nasus is gonna die. That's 2 kills to Lulu. Beautiful start to the season. Evelyn's mad at me. Maybe we could have taken a different avenue. Spicier around here, maybe. Well, Lulu's got 2 kills. It's going to be even more important that I try and help that lane out a little bit more. And Nivea had to we had to use a couple of flashes there. Lulu used Ignite. And Flash. Lulu's got no Flash. Okay, so yes, it sucks right now, but we can maybe turn it around. Dark Seal and boots on Lulu. Alright, I'm gonna have to play really well now in order to make up for that. If we're pushing this lane in a tad too much, that should maybe free me up to go to mid. Didn't really want to hook there until level 2. Gonna leave Kaiser. Problem is Lulu does have boots. I think it's warded. Yeah, that river is warded, probably from the earlier fight. Okay. Just moving out of the way so that the Q doesn't bounce over. Okay, so that's like the thrash counter I was talking about. Misfortune doesn't do well, like 100% to 0 HP. She has to poke down. Graves is in the lower scuttle. It's a shame I got the kill though. But on the flip side, it does allow me to get Moby boots in potentially. That would have been really cool if that landed.
New season, woohoo!
Hey Frozen Tulips, thank you for the 3-month 3 sub. Thank you. I mean, it's still another 250 gold until... Olivia's in trouble. Yeah. Lulu might be coming down. I mean, Lulu didn't have much mana, I didn't think. 2v2 gank failed topside. Okay, I think I'll have enough of Moby boots. Just sell the cookies. Okay, So we're doing really badly. I'm the only one on the team that has a kill. We tried to warn about the Thresh, but she wasn't paying attention then, Nivea, unfortunately. Kind of sucks that Thresh managed to get a playoff. Do I think it's possible to get a kill on the Greys? It's going to be too strong. Going backwards and forwards between this lane. I really want to play on mid. And Evelyn's still trying to hit level 6. She's going to be 5 in a second. Ah, crap, it's Graves is here. We don't want to play this. Graves is 6. Luda came down as well. Alright. Good timing there for the Graves versus the Evelyn. But that level 6 difference was huge because of the top lane 2v2. I'm trying to come mid. It's not going to be enough for a kill. And Nivea had Ignite and Flash. I don't know why she didn't use any summoners there. Mountain Drake to them. Freeze this lane a little bit, otherwise this Nivea's going to be way too far behind. I mean, she's already way too far behind because of that level 1 play. I think our late game potential is probably better than theirs. They don't really have like a hyper carry for late game, but this deficit is devastating. Try to like put the Thresh here. I think I'm dead. Man, I died really fast actually. That wasn't even like MF ulti. Kaiser had ult, but like, wow, I was actually super squishy. Like, being unable to gank mid has been a real problem. I thought we would get some more stuff done with the, particularly with the Anivia mid. But I guess that level 1 deficit was too huge. I could have come for this. Evelyn? Oh boy. Yeah, I think this one's looking like a GG in it. There was some 1v1 time potentially there for the Kaiser to do. I think she would win a 1v1, but wouldn't be much of a time window to do it. There's no lane for me to gank now. Like, me as a champion now is just completely useless. Like, I cannot enable my team. There isn't a single lane that I can roam to get kills. Like the only thing we can do now is play super passive and hope they make mistakes, but it's like, I don't think that's gonna happen, but you know, who knows. You've got like barely any vision on the map as well. It's all just about, I don't know, thinking about what we can do. We need to take any like 1v2 opportunity that we can get. Like if this Thresh goes mid, for example, we need to just go absolutely crazy on the Misfortune and hope we get something. Alright, Thresh is mid. We either go mid right now and help out, or... Okay, that shutdown wasn't that bad. 700 gold to Evelyn. Graze is top. I mean, we lost the last 2v2. Thresh is top as well. That sucks. Just as I flash, he managed to channel his ulti just before I get my flash off. That was a nice TP from Mod. So how much gold did Evelyn pick up from that? So Evelyn picked up 700 gold. Kaiser picked up 500 gold. Some incy wincy bits of gold into our pocket. Tiny, but could be enough to help out a little bit. It's going to be another dragon that we're gonna have to give up. Oh, hey Mod, hey Bringling. Okay, we need more of that. More of that, please. Just more random int. That's exactly all we need to get back into this game. Holy crap. Oh man, I thought she would like Gale Force to the side. And then she uses it. Can Evelyn not? Evelyn's got no ulti. Yeah. If Evelyn had ulti, I think the Misfortune would have died. It's a shame that it was like 3 seconds off her ult. I'm surprised he, I'm surprised Anivia went in for that. Because we saw, yeah, there was nothing to gain there, plus the Thresh was... We'd seen the Thresh. I mean... that Nasus wasn't quite here anyway. I think Graves would have been able to get away from that anyway, in terms of the turret damage. Yeah, Graves is worth 1,000 gold, that's why I was prioritizing him. I'm very envious of this Thresh. This is like what I want to be able to do, just like roam around and kind of do what I want. The life of being a hooker and being behind. Okay, good job, Nasus. That's a 1v1. How many stacks is he on? Only 276 at the moment. Oh, I was gonna do that kind of minion, but okay. Nivea still doesn't have a an item yet. Neither do I. Thresh has got Locket. Everyone on the enemy team has mythic items. I mean, in terms of 620 on the KD, I think it's more like 10 to 20 with the bounties, but still, you know, turrets and stuff, I guess, as well. Just take whatever I can get here. This is quite far overextended up there, though. To be fair, there's 4 of them up there. I mean, the only thing we can really do, and if you can do, is just push in mid. I'm trolling so hard, dude. That wasn't enough. Alright, thank you. Can I get up? I don't think I can get away. Lulu W, yeah. Honestly, my gameplay has been absolutely shocking. This isn't the start of the season I wanted at all. Blitzcrank's useless. I mean, the level 1 butchered this game, for sure. The fail invade that they did, that we did, sorry, set us back massively in the mid lane, which made it very nearly impossible to gank. In terms of the actual lane, we actually went 1-0 quite early. We hooked a Thresh level 2 or level 3 or something, and we got a kill quite early. The problem is that also there was a third gank up top side as well, a 2v2 gank that we went 0-2 in. So we just like lost everywhere apart from like bot lane until later on. Yeah, it's nice killing Lulu. Can we... I mean, Nasus has teleport. He's not coming down just yet. He really needs to come down, but it's not gonna happen, I guess. It would have been nice to see Nasus teleport down. They're going to be on 3 Drakes now. Next order of vision is going to need to be topside. Like, I can barely be a frontline for my team. I literally just need to find a pick. But they've been grouping up so nicely. Try and take the scuttle away. There's a Baron up in like 30 seconds. That looked glitchy. I think he tried to like dash away as I hoped. Alright. We don't have the people here. Like Thresh and Graves are like just together. Here comes the TPs. Alright, it's a shutdown on the Thresh or something. Grace finds the pick. Kaiser's not coming in. Kaiser didn't move. She prioritized the lane instead of coming over. I don't know. She could have potentially have killed the Graves. I'm not sure, but once again, it's 1,000 gold bounty still on the Graves. You only get one. It took a long time to kill that Thresh as well, and he doesn't really have that much. It's just our team doesn't have much in terms of any damage right now. That's going down. 10-0 Graves right now. It's a shame. I mean, Lulu had a couple, 1 or 2 silly deaths, but it's a shame none of their teammates are doing that. They're all playing like no one's ever by themselves. This is gonna go down. I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Not sure we can be this far outside the base either. Yeah. That took way too much to kill him. Holy crap. At least it's a pick. Okay, I was hoping it would dash to the side. Alright, this is going to be inhib down. Hey KE, and hey Bringding. Thank you KE. Infernal Soul for the enemy team in 1 minute. They'll reset and then it'll be Dragon. No one's with me. That could have been a Mordekaiser hook play, but I didn't want to like hook him by myself there. Hey Raw Forest, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Berry Bush. This isn't how we want to fight, and Nasus isn't here. Okay, that's going to be Infernal, and I think that's, yeah, that's like for sure the end of the game now then. Oh. 13-0 Graves. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, I definitely could have played better. That level 1 invade was a little bit unfortunate. This is like some of the risks of Blitzcrank. It is kind of predictable what you want to kind of do with him. You see a Blitzcrank is going to invade most of the time, level 1. I think Evelyn's AFK now. I'm dead. Yeah, GG. Rough start to the season. First games at 1-9 Blitzcrank. Alright. Ah, God. Nivea's got some bite to her now. But yeah, Evelyn's just sitting in Fountain AFK. It's a shame. She's moving now. Unfortunate. Yes and no. At least we got the Blitzcrank, the Graves finally. Only 20 minutes too late. Where did Lulu play mid? GG. Guess we start at plat 3. Yeah, well played. That Graves wrecked the game. He sealed the deal. They played really well as a team, apart from like Lulu kind of ran it down a couple of bits there, overextending, but the rest of their team played pretty well. Like the Graves and the MF and Thresh played well in terms of like not being able to be picked off. It was nice that we managed to get that kill early in the lane against the Thresh, but it was not even close enough to stabilize the level 1 invade. And it's a shame my Ignite got the kill on the Thresh and Kaiser wasn't able to finish it off, because that would have helped out a little bit if the gold got passed over there. Rough start to the season. Hopefully the the next 9 games go a little bit better. Hopefully. Ew.